Barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. I saw that video of that woman, black woman. We're going to use color because it's important for context. We saw that black queen, that black bitch, strike another black woman, which is black on black crime. And I read the comment section. Why would you go to New York? Why would you go to Harlem? You know people in Harlem don't play. You know people in Harlem don't have character, don't have integrity, can't have a high order conversation with accountability based on statistics, data, and facts. Where we are derived from devilish emotions. I don't care what the conversation is. She didn't assault her with the conversation. She offended her with the truth. And I despise all you purple lip motherfuckers in the comment section. I despise you motherfuckers. All y'all need to go to hell. You know, we got to get rid of y'all. We got to get rid of y'all, man. Y'all are a virus. Y'all are a plague, man. Y'all are a cancer. Y'all are destroying the black community, man. The woman said we should murder kids who are in, I'm going to say not with their biological parents, okay? Because that broadens the conversation, right? And I think it's despicable, man. The fact that we're having this conversation is despicable. The fact that we call ourselves Christians and we're having this conversation is disgusting. The fact that a black woman assaults another black woman because regardless if she's a Republican, who cares? Where's the humanity at? Y'all don't have humanity for Republicans, and yet y'all will work for them, except y'all will beg them for jobs. Y'all will beg them for basketball scholarships. Y'all go to Yale, Harvard, and it's amazing. Don't make sense to me. Y'all wear Nikes, and Phil Knight donated to Trump's campaign, and Nike is the #1 sports apparel. Elon Musk employs over 100,000 Americans. He is the only American car that is 100% made in America. Half the parts are made in China and Mexico, but yet they're assembled. See, it's assembled in Detroit, but the parts are made in Mexico, China, Bangladesh, you know. So but you know what I know is I asked the doctor, right? You know, I have a bunch of doctor in our circle, right? And I asked doctor, I said, have a patient ever said they wanted, he was Mexican, right? I said, has a patient ever said have a black person ever walked up to you and said, I want a black doctor? No. Has a white person ever walked up to you and said, I want a white doctor? He says, no. Has an Asian patient ever walked up to you and said, I want an Asian doctor? He says, no, never. That's never happened in his life. So there's no atheists in foxholes. They just want a cure. They just want to leave the hospital. Am I correct? Yes. And they say black women are the most unprotected because black women commit the most crimes against black women. Due to data, black women commit the most crimes and they are the most unmarried. That's why you're not protected. Are we ready to have a conversation or nah? Or nah? Or nah? Speaking your Ebonic language, man. People in Harlem have character. My grandfather raised a family in the Esplanade Gardens on 147th and Lenox. People in Harlem have character and dignity. He was married my entire life. Are we clear? My grandfather became a multi-millionaire in Esplanade Gardens. Do you understand? Don't you know my grandfather owned property in Harlem? Don't you know because niggas like Jackie Robinson sold themselves out to be a part of Republicans, to be a part of Branch Rickeys, Dodgers, that he put the Negro League out of business. Don't you know the Negro League sold out Comiskey Park before? Don't you know they had over 30,000 people in Yankee Stadium and Fenway Park? Don't you know that? Do y'all know your history? And because of the industries being dried up because all the talent went to MLB, my grandfather was a minor league baseball player. He moved to New York and became a foreman. Had properties in Virginia and had properties in New York. We still have the co-op on Esplanade Gardens, Hum 47th and Lenox. We still have it. My aunt lives there now, which is my grandfather's daughter. There's people with great character in Harlem. Now, I had idiots and nimnuts and dumb motherfuckers in my family that committed crimes and did 20 years for murder. I told you guys about that. Yeah. And then there's people like my grandfather and my grandmother who raised families, man. My grandmother was a registered nurse. My grandfather was a foreman. And people are in the comments that say, you don't go to Harlem and ask questions like that. Well, when do you ask the questions? So you would have hit Malcolm X in the head? So you would have hit Malcolm X in the head when he says Democrats and the Dixiecrats are not for black people? Because Malcolm X would agree with that woman about it. I'm willing to believe, because I've never heard him speak on abortion, that Malcolm X would not be pro-abortion. You know why I know he wouldn't be pro-abortion? Because he's a man of religious faith. Men and women that believe in God don't kill babies. They're not unborn, they're born. And I hate this conversation about my body, my choice. The baby comes from the man. The man dictates the sex of the child. So I think that woman is despicable, man. I hope that they arrest her. I hope that she gets prosecuted to the highest extent of the law. And I hope that woman has the courage to keep on going out Harlem, asking questions, man. Harlem is the epic center of great conversation, man. I love Harlem, man. I take great pride in Harlem. I take great pride in the great people that have come out of Harlem, man. Whether they was born there or raised there, like Malcolm X. Wasn't born there, but he became Malcolm X, and then later on El Hajj Malik El Shabazz. I was born in Harlem. I was born in Presbyterian Hospital, right across the street from the Autobahn, where Malcolm X was pronounced dead. I take great pride in Harlem, man. And when I say pride, don't get mistreated. Like I won't get a tattoo that says Harlem on me. No. What I'm saying is, because I will never bleed for a city. I don't believe. I'm from South Central. I don't believe in that. I'm Team Hawthorne. What I'm saying is there are great black people. And the people that act the most ignorant, the people that act the most ignorant get the most attention. And then we get branded. And then because we lack self-control, that means we don't have the discipline to what? Save money, have character, buy up the brownstones, buy up 125th Street, buy up 135th Street, buy up 145th Street, buy up 116th Street. We don't have the discipline. So we get mad when the Arabs come in and the Chinese and the Chinaman, they call them Chinamen, when the Chinamen come in and buy up the city. We get mad, man, because we can't afford the brownstones. We got to live in the projects. We get mad because we don't have discipline, and we celebrate the people who don't have discipline. You guys are numbnuts, man. I despise you. I despise y'all, man. And it's time for the people to stand up and ostracize them. Ostracize those men with their pants halfway off there. Stop pedestalizing people who don't pedestalize they waistline, their pants. Pull up your pants. Pedestalize putting your pants on your waist. How about we do that? How about we start there? I despise y'all, man. I despise you. That same woman would have punched Malcolm X in the face. That same man would have punched Betty Shabazz in the face, man. Malcolm X would have never, El Haj Malik El Shabazz would never support Democrats like his daughters do. Never. He says that at least Republicans tell you who they are. Everyone go listen to the Ballad of the Bullet, man. Hell of a speech, man. Was it December of 1964? He gave the speech twice, right? Once in Cleveland, the other time in Detroit. Fun fact, Rosa Parks was sitting in the pews when he gave that speech, the Ballad of the Bullet. Just so you know. You can have some historical context, man. You can bring that up in the conversation so you can act black. I despise y'all niggas, man. I really, really do, man. Because guess what? You know what you're going to say? He sound white. You get it? He sound white. So if I'm successful, I'm articulate, and I don't say ask, I say ask. I don't say, can I ask you a question? Ask. No, I don't want to kill you. I want to ask you a question. I don't start and end every conversation with and you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? No, I don't. Articulate yourself with your 3rd grade education. 4th grade education. We celebrate men with 3rd and 4th grade educations like they gods. Despise you niggas, man. I despise, and I'm looking through your soul right now. I despise you niggas. All the fathers, man. I appreciate y'all. All the black men in Harlem doing the right thing, man. Coaching these kids, man, at the Boys and Girls Club in Harlem, man. The Harlem's Boys Choir. I salute you. Stand up, man. Everyone on 135th Street, man, and I'm drawing a blank on the library up there, but I salute you, man. All the hard working people working on 125th Street, whether you in the store or a street vendor, I salute you, man. Keep doing the right thing. I don't care. I mean, I care, but that is the most conversationalist street in the world. I'm unsure if she was on 125th Street or not, but that is the most conversationalist street in the world, man. Don't you know Muhammad Ali used to run up that street to prepare? He used to leave that hotel. I'm drawing a blank on 8th Ave and 125th Street, man, right across from the Adam Clayton Powell building. I'm drawing the blank on the building. That's where Malcolm X had the conversation with the leader of Cuba. You know it's late, and I'm drawing a blank. If you go in, they still got the X above the elevator. If you go in, that's the last remembrance of Malcolm X there in that hotel. But by the White Castles. So White Castle's over there now. Not the Chelsea Hotel. It'll come to me. Put it in the comment section, please. Yeah, man. Duke Ellington stayed in that hotel, man. Duke Ellington used to get his shoe shined by Malcolm X on Lenox Ave, man. How far we have fallen, man. I remember when black men used to get dressed up, man. Get dressed up to go to Joe Louis and the Joe Louis Club, man, in Harlem, man. The Cotton Club. And we used to get dressed up, man, to go to baseball games, man. Go to Madison Square Garden to watch Muhammad Ali fight, man. I remember them days. I don't remember them days. I remember reading about them days. Now I get to watch it on YouTube, man. I watch, you know what I watch regularly? Harlem, driving tours of Harlem in the 80s. It's beautiful, man. Driving tours of Harlem. Google it on YouTube. In the 70s and the 60s, man. And it's just beautiful, man. And look how far we've fallen. We can't even have a conversation about real data and facts. Oh, man, you know you weren't supposed to do that interview in Harlem because black people have no self-control. What happened to freedom of speech? Freedom of speech only applies to Democrats in the black community? I see. So we just assault people? People have the right to disagree with you in conversation, dog. We're not monolithic, man. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video here, man. Y'all go ahead and have a wonderful evening. And I'm gone, man. Y'all have a great day, man. I hope that woman gets prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. And I'll see you on my next video, y'all. Peace. And ironically, I have a shirt that says unapologetically black on it. How funny. Peace.